free that briefcase with the contract inside. To contendership spots.
Two technical wrestlers, two arguable high flyers. I mean, it's anyone's game, this one.
All around with a backdrop. Lopez waiting for Donnelly to get up. Oh, took her down with a huge chop. Oh, what a shot.
Well, Lopez.
Look out! Oh! Lava the suplex right on the stairs. Bobby and Donnelly. Collar and Hardy. Around battling on that ladder. Lopez door.
Can she do it? Yes! Oh, word! Sending Lopez over the top rope. Fall on top of the ladder here. Who's gonna fall?
Flying forearms from both ladies. Hardy finally did it. The half gets a better and a dig around.
Literally dove down the ladder, kicking it at the same time, catching it, falling, driving it into Elizabeth Donnelly.
Face first. Donnelly somehow, someway back up. Fighting again, fighting for her life.
Oh, tumbles Lopez.
Donnelly has stole more than one of these TLC matches before, and she's just together.
And we welcome you to E.F.W. Destruction after a conflict from the compound that will live long in America, in America in our dreams. We are live here in Liverpool tonight from our spiritual home once again. I am Max Raddox alongside my broadcast partner Erwin, the illustrious NEW World Heavyweight Champion, and what a night it should be.
My question here is, do you dream of America? Is that what that was all about?
It's talent relations, man. It's talent relations. I've been in so many different time zones this month. I'm not quite sure where I'm at or what planet I'm on, quite frankly. But I do know something, Erwin. This should be one hell of an EFW Women's Championship match between Elizabeth Dondelinger and Riley Patterson. This one, in my opinion, has main event written all over it.
Well, yeah, the video we saw at the opening of the show there showed how Elizabeth Dondelinger has earned this shot against Riley Patterson, and I can't believe we're opening the show with this. That could be a main event Iron Woman match.
I think that speaks to the pedigree, really, of EFW. This red hot development territory is pulling out all the stops here tonight. We will have the E.F.W. Heavyweight Championship on the line as well in our main event, along with, of course, our workhorse title, that European gold, in all of it.
Yeah, the number one contender trying to be found tonight.
Absolutely, all of it, going to be on show here tonight on what should be interesting destruction, to say the least. Of course, Iron Woman match rules apply here. 15 minutes to determine a new women's champion. And of course, Dondelinger yet to hold that belt, in 5'10", 150 pounds, from Leeds, England. Student, of course, Jeff Collins and the illustrious, unforgettable William Regal. Could this be the night that Dondelinger finally holds the EFW Women's Championship in her hands, along with that umbrella?
Well, she has paid her dues to get to this point in her career. I've got to admit, Riley Patterson is not going to want to let that belt go anytime soon. Both very different skill sets, both very very tremendous athletes here in E.F.W.
Well, certainly Dondling are more technical, certainly more mat based. Great submission specialist. Patterson more of a brawler. Queen of hardcore, student of Funk U. You'd expect nothing less from the champion. Dondlinger though, looking confident. Here she is.
Almost motorcycle-esque entrance.
The two-time E.F.W. Women's Champion Erwin Riley Patterson, 5'7", 135 pounds, originally from Wrocław, Poland. Now I heard a rumour, Erwin. This was not confirmed, that Riley Patterson was actually due for a call-up papers to the big leagues, and because of this win, because of this EFW title win, it has kept this undoubtedly this hot prospect in development. Now I have to ask you, as a multi-time champion, what's more important, that name on the big stage or the gold around your waist?
Well, that's a very good argument. I mean, of course, I always take the belts with pride. Clearly there are others in this organisation that don't, but I think that is one of those Adrian Goldman rulings. You know, he doesn't like his champions moving.
Patterson, perhaps with a conflicted interest in this title defence here tonight.
Of course, if she loses it, you've got to believe she'll be first back on that list as far as the women of the EFW.
You know,
are
as I
concerned.
say, it's an unconfirmed rumour, but you have to believe that if there was a women's call-up to them, Riley Patterson would be right at the top of that list. However, she holds that championship with pride. We know she's a fighting champion. Her first title defence did not go exactly as to plan. Was relatively short, and I'm sure Patterson is hoping for a longer defence this time round.
A loud and mixed ovation for both contenders here as the belt is handed to Bob Turner.
SREFW senior official.
Also kicking it off with a 15-minute match here.
Not messing about tonight. In the destruction zone. 3,500 sellout crowd. We thank you once again for joining us, and here we go.
Oh, huge shot from Patterson.
Oh, crucifix, there we go, after that massive forearm smash.
And both these ladies will have done their homework.
Oh! Got a power slam from the mat there. Patterson with this quick offense on the get-go, middle rope. Looking to hit hard and hit quick. Oh, kick to the face there, getting into a better position. Oh, and that missile drop kick right to the chest of Dondlinger.
Patterson.
Good start by the champion.
Yeah, but of course, an Iron Man or Iron Woman match.
Oh,
a lot of it plays into the stamina. And we both know both of these women have plenty of that, but it's who has the most.
I think in a match like this, Erwin, it doesn't really come down to stamina, it comes down to gumption. It's the will to win. Ultimately, it will go down to which woman wants it more. A count out helps Patterson more than it does Dondlinger. Of course, if it, in the unlikely event of a draw, the champion would retain.
Yeah. However, Dondlinger trying to do a lot of work out on the outside. Backfires.
Way to thin mat, that inverted DDT. Down goes Dondlinger. Patterson, the queen of hardcore, strikes again, and in firm control here. Oh, club to the back there, keeping right on. The English pure striker, the student of William Regal. Another one of those old school meets new here in Elizabeth Dondlinger, but she's been taken to school here. In this Extreme Rules matchup by Patterson. What a drop kick there. She's looking very focused tonight, is Riley Erwin.
Yeah, I mean,
going for a pin here. One. Nope, not even a two.
All of her strikes connecting, very well focused, knows how much that championship means to her. Didn't get a good run on it the first time. Was hoping to make amends here tonight, I think. Oh, in her first title defence after winning it.
Big elbows right to the stomach by Dondlinger in a desperate attempt to gain a little bit of offense here, though Patterson just a little bit quicker off the draw. Oh, great counter by Dondlinger.
Oh, what a chop.
Oh, kick to the gut. And again, stomping a mud hole right into the sternum of Elizabeth Dondlinger. Excuse me, right into the sternum of Riley Patterson.
Yeah,
Dondlinger on the attack, going for a pin here.
Not even a one. The champion fighting fresh.
Nothing could be said for the commentators.
Right to the eye there. Speak for yourself.
running the ropes here. Oh, big forearm smash again. And one back right from Patterson. Back and forth.
Yeah, talk about testing strength here. Dondolinger sending it to the outside though.
Two titans of the women's division here. Two of the most respected female names on the roster. We've been waiting to see this one for a while. It has not disappointed so far. Corkscrew takedown by Dondolinger, keeping hold of that leg though. What
wishbone.
Yeah, that wishbone there. Corkscrew. Just right on the knee of Patterson, just inflicting more pain, you've got to believe.
Oh yeah, and the more you hurt those legs, the less likely it is your opponent's going to stand back up.
And what do we say in E.F.W? I mean, if you can't stand, you can't fight. Well, Patterson can fight. My God, what a hurricane rounder that was.
Yeah, and a count of 6, and she's got back in the ring. Dondolinger getting to her feet fast though.
Terry Funk there, her Tudor, just that shaking adrenaline. Not enough though. Dondolinger quick on the draw with that hard DDT leg drop right over the windpipe and going for high risk. If she hits this, it could be pivotal in this match. 11 minutes left on the clock. Big elbow connects right to the heart. What an elbow by Dondolinger.
Yeah, putting things back in her favour very quickly here. Will have to capitalise if she wants a pin.
Didn't go for the pin, missed with the cutter. That could have been a mistake there by Dondolinger. Although this showboating by Patterson certainly won't help her cause after the beating she's taken by the hands of the pure striker.
Neck breaker. Staying on top of Dondolinger here. But Dondolinger quick with a counter, huge knee to the gut.
Of course, do not want to get into a technical wrestling match against Elizabeth Dondolinger. What a powerbomb.
Yeah, Dondolinger trying an Irwin bomb.
You wish. Double underhook.
Powerbomb.
Beautiful. Goes for a pin this time. Not even a 2. A lot left in the tank from the champion.
Yeah. Still just over 10 minutes left in this Iron Woman match.
Still. Yeah, a pinfall or submission or count out.
Therefore Riley will retain if it continues this way.
Still 10 minutes to go.
Very evenly fought here.
Absolutely, both ladies with their periods of dominance. Corkscrew takedown.
But again, Riley right back.
Big head still.
Miss with a drop kick.
There we go. Big elbow to the head.
Draped on the rope. Wait
a minute. I've seen this before.
What a chop, kick, chop, kick, chop. Just wearing down Riley Patterson there. Going for a pin.
1, 2.
Only a 2, but slowly each pin is getting one more fall. Hasn't reached the 3 yet.
Well, yeah, it's another notch on the post. For Elizabeth Dondolinger, it's wearing down the ever-resilient Riley Patterson, who's got tougher and stronger and has earned both of those women's titles. She fought hard for both of them. She will not go down easy. Oh, left hand from the southpaw, the former boxer. Snappy takedown. Big suplex. Big suplex. Can't call a move night tonight to save my life. Kicked out of it there.
Yeah, Dondolinger
powered out.
Just chop block.
Oh yeah, she's going for that figure 4, and you mark my words, Dondolinger is looking for the submission here.
Yeah, going straight to the legs there. Patterson though
perhaps knows it.
Wanting to stay on a vertical basis. And again.
My Lord, what a powerbomb. Bridges this time too. No!
Again, only a 2.
Turner arguably slow on the free there, but Dondolinger keeps up the offense, but Patterson with that headlock.
Hang on.
I'm takedown, I suppose.
Beautifully countered there by Dondolinger.
German
suplex. But look at the stamina drain there, struggling to get back up This match starting to take a toll on both these women here. Could be just what Dondolinger needs though to get that 3 count.
Tremendous backdrop by Dondolinger.
Oh, hang on,
Again with that
DDT.
DDT from nowhere, that exploding DDT.
Patterson thinks she has an answer for Dondolinger here, but Dondolinger back to her feet.
I'm sorry, but how funk was that DDT, Erwin?
Oh, it was brilliant. And look at this.
Wait a minute.
Oh dear lord, some serious hang time on that powerbomb. Patterson though too close to the ropes, has to pull Dondolinger away. Turn us down, was that time enough to recover too? No! Patterson was one fall up.
Yeah, and at 7 minutes in, that is
It's not
a good time to gain an advantage as the champion,
Hammerlock.
just in case.
Arm wrench on Dondolinger. You see that knee there going for the spine. Dondolinger, of course, the mat wrestler, had that one well scouted. Punch to the gut. Nothing fancy about that.
Dondolinger now has to get 2 falls to win that championship.
And look how quickly Patterson got right back on the attacker in tree of war position. I have never seen Riley Patterson more focused than she has been in recent times.
Dondolinger sliding out
I think
there.
she's on a mission to prove she really is the best here in the E.F.W. women's division. What an underhooks powerbomb that was by Dondolinger. What a response
And again
by
has to
the
get
bigger
2
striker from
falls
Leeds.
to catch up now.
Oh,
Only has 6 minutes to do so, but with offense like this, hang on, Riley Patterson with a Hurricane Rana.
yeah, those legs as vicious as those hands. The former kickboxer. Oh,
I think Dondolinger realising she can't afford.
2-time women's boxing champion, 2 times women's kickboxing champion. Riley Patterson is a lethal weapon, folks. Fire and carry. Takes down Dondolinger. That speed again by Patterson.
Starting to really
left
get
hand.
an advantage on her opponent here.
Reverse Hurricane Rana driving the head of Dondolinger right into the canvas. Rolls out the ring. Perhaps instinct only there, getting as far away from Patterson as possible. Dondolinger's in trouble here, Owen.
Yes, she is, but returns with an elbow
Oh,
and another
again.
chop block.
Chop block again. Maybe looking for that bridge figure 4. Sensing perhaps that not enough
DDT.
damage has been done. What a DDT.
Going for a pin.
2. No. Patterson again kicks out. What does Dondolinger need to do? I don't think she can believe it.
Yeah, I think perhaps pulling out that figure 4 is what she wants
4 minutes, 50 seconds remain.
to catch up and win this match. She's trying to pull something else out first instead of just going for that. And that may not pay off. Caught the leg though.
Take down there by Dondolinger, who is feeling cocky here despite the fact that she does, as you quite rightly say, Owen, need 2 falls of any description to become the new E.F.W.
here
women's
we
champion.
go.
Oh, wait a minute, there we go. She's been looking for this one all match. The figure 4, the inverted figure 4 leg lock, and it's 1-1. And not many people have withstood that vicious submission maneuver, and all of a sudden, Elizabeth Dondolinger going for it again. Going for it again, Owen. And there it is, Patterson taps again. 2 submissions in quick succession. Elizabeth Dondolinger, her game plan working perfectly, has turned this one around. Kick to the gut.
Looking to become EFW champion, women's champion.
She hits it, it's over.
She has to hold on for 3 minutes in this advantage.
Turnbuckle bomb. One big move will do it. That could be it.
Patterson
Roll out by
though.
Patterson, exploding speed.
Oh, wait.
Got it, inverted DDT by Dondolinger. This could be all.
Both women picking up the pace
2.
now in the
No.
last 3 minutes. Riley
God, on the curtain over to
Patterson
E.F.W.
wants to hold on to that championship. Dondolinger desperate to win it.
What a German overhead. God lord.
Oh, and a knee.
That's why you call her the purest striker in the game. The women's division knows no fiercer force than the Mac technician of Elizabeth Dondolinger.
Oh, Patterson trying
Which one of these
again.
guys has the hardest left hand in the business?
Oh, what a lariat.
At the moment, it's Dondolinger. She is 2 minutes and 50 seconds away from her first E.F.W.
Trying to
women's
get an
title
extra
reign.
pin ahead.
To cement it. No!
Does not.
2.9. Could not have got any closer. Elbow to the head by Dondolinger.
Patterson in trouble. Dodges the
Counts the
cutter.
Oh, what a European uppercut.
Oh, a huge lariat. Like changing direction just at the last minute, throwing Dondolinger
Oh,
off.
lariat from hell by Riley Patterson.
Oh,
misses with a
misses.
450. What a rollout by Dondolinger.
Somersault 450 not working this time.
There was that much elevation. It could have been a reverse 630. Who knows? Whatever the hell it was, it missed.
Desperation now on Riley Patterson, going for high risk moves.
Oh, how quick did it? Oh, wait a minute. No, there you see it.
Yeah.
The damage may have been done to the champion. Who knows? Her time is running out.
1 minute 48 currently on the clock as it ticks away. Patterson going for that huge powerbomb again.
Boom. There it is.
Quickly covering up, could catch up.
1, 2. Yes, it's
Does.
done. Over.
And well, with 1 minute 26 remaining, Dondolinger is going to have to pull something out big, or this is going to go down to a draw, and Dondolinger will return. Patterson will return, excuse me. Patterson is looking to slow this last minute down so she doesn't find herself in trouble. Oh wait, and think again, this is only going to buy more time that Dondolinger cannot capitalise on. She realises. Going to work on Patterson on the outside here. Oh, this could be a mistake by Dondolinger.
Yeah, well, arguably, yeah. I mean, the challenger got more losing the champion right now. But it feels maybe a little bit more damage can be done on that concrete floor, and who can argue with her after that big knee? What a lariat on the concrete! The head of Patterson bounced.
A leg drop to follow up. Oh wait, hang on. Dondolinger
in 2 minds on what to do here, but I think finally going to make her
Count
way
of
back to
8.
the ring. She knows.
Oh, hang
She's
on.
close. She's on the ring apron.
No, the time ran out before the 10 count hit. My word.
It's a draw.
Which means Dondolinger retains that 10 count.
Patterson
just
retains.
being Patterson, sorry. That 10 count just being literally a millisecond away from being called.
I can't believe that, Owen. Elizabeth Dondolinger had that match won.
Well, you can bet the E.F.W. fans are going to beg for a rematch on that one to get some more finality to it.
Riley
what a way
Patterson.
to end a Women's Iron Woman match.
Wow, I mean, Riley Patterson was dead and buried. Elizabeth Dondolinger had that one won. A
Time,
millisecond away.
yeah, time not on her side tonight.
Unbelievable end to a hellish kickoff to destruction here tonight. Well, we're going to see, we have to move on. We're going to see 2 new additions here to the E.F.W. locker room. Showpiece their talents here tonight, Erwin, and Olivia Wallace and Laura Lopez.
Yeah, this should be good. I mean, we've seen little of these two, but what we have seen has been incredibly impressive.
It's an international one-on-one here tonight, Erwin, with these two ladies. Olivia Wallace, 6 foot, 275 pounds from Wellington, New Zealand. One of the biggest ladies on the roster, but tonight dwarfed by her opponent, Laura Lopez. It's the battle of the giants, Erwin, in this international one-on-one here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Wallace has the weight, Lopez has the height, but there's not much in it. And that's certainly going to make it very interesting. No Battle Royale stipulation here tonight. It is going to be down to pinfalls and submissions to determine, well, at least for tonight, who is the better woman.
Olivia Wallace and Laura Lopez will both know how important these single victories are early on in their career. Crash Cameron's future already in the balance after a very rocky start to her E.F.W tenure despite a lot of promise on the indies. Laura Lopez, get this Erwin, 6'6", 260 pounds from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
And wow,
those long legs
already,
and those hard kicks already famous here in E.F.W.
Yeah, I mean, it is already victorious in 2 battle royales here in E.F.W. already in her short time.
Well, Lopez has 6 inches extra height in there. Wallace has 15 extra pounds. Either way, this is going to be a hard one to call.
And again, 2 very different technicians in the ring from what we've seen of them here. This one will certainly get interesting. Again, with what we had from Vampira and Crash Cameron, this is almost another match like that, where it is a showcase of the new talent we've brought here to E.F.W. in the recent weeks.
Absolutely, a good chance to see both these rookies in action here tonight.
Already up against the ropes.
Yeah, Turner there breaking up the 2 ladies. Observing the rope break there.
Headlock, takedown.
Takedown by Wallace, yeah, I mean.
Oh!
This could be a straight up wrestling match here tonight from these 2 ladies.
Oh, perhaps not!
I spoke too soon. My word, what strength there by Lopez.
Yeah, it's 275 pounds she just threw around.
Literally just threw her over her head, Erwin.
Oh!
Using that extra height, you see those massive legs. Oh, what a belly slam there by Wallace. And a kick to the spine.
Yeah, Wallace starting to come back here. Laura Lopez had the early going.
Well, Taryn Harvey and Cynthia Violet have had a rivalry over the last few months basically to determine which one is the tougher, which one is the top dog here, if you will, in the women's division. You have to believe, Erwin, that both Olivia Wallace and Laura Lopez would want to stake their claim to that unofficial title as well here in the E.F.W. locker room.
Well, arguably that person would be the one who owns the belt, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if these...
Well, that's the most successful. It doesn't necessarily make them the toughest. Lopez there with that kick to the stomach. I see what you're saying, as a champion, supporting your other champions. Oh, what a left hand there. Oh. What a punch right back by Wallace. Right to the gut. Backbreaker, take that, Lopez.
Back and forth match. Olivia Wallace now trying to gain some control. But every time she does, Laura Lopez has been fighting back here.
Not only was Olivia Wallace an extra in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, when as I touched upon a few weeks ago, did you actually know she was also a qualified pilot?
That I did not.
Those random facts.
Oh, going for a pin, Laura Lopez here. Only a 1.
They like to throw in there every now and again. Lopez for former dancer. Ballet tap on
first DDT.
Ballroom, of course, been a pro for over 10 years now, Lopez. One of Argentina's finest exports.
Olivia Wallace arguing with Bob Turner there, who was going to start a count out. Gave Laura Lopez a chance to attack once more.
That vicious German suplex.
Headbutt.
Planning the shoulders and the head of Olivia Wallace at 275 pounds right into the canvas, and a belly overhead just for good measure. And Lopez looks like, after that distraction argument between Wallace and the referee Bob Turner, Lopez has turned this one around. That patented GB8 neck wrench tiring down her opponent here.
Well, if there's something you should learn very quickly within E.F.W. and NEW, don't mess with the ref.
Yes, it never generally ends well, either by sanctions, fines, or in-match consequences. Russian leg sweep.
by Lopez, well executed there by the Argentinian assassin. Oh, what a knee strike. Sweet William is in trouble here. Oh, wow.
Oh, what a belly-to-belly slam there. It wasn't a suplex, just literally a slam.
Just that strength by Wallace might be
Lopez.
Go-to defense. Oh, what a suplex. What strength of her own by Laura Lopez, who has been impressive here tonight against the heavier Wallace.
Waiting for her to get to her feet.
Kept on a vertical base, using that height advantage. This could be all right here.
Got her up for a powerbomb.
Almost like a last ride. Shades of the dead man.
Going for the pin, but had to pull her around.
1, 2. Yes, it's over.
Lopez picking up the victory over Olivia Wallace here. Once again showing she could very well reach the top very fast. Laura Lopez has been on fire since her debut here. Olivia Wallace impressive, but could not outsmart Lopez tonight.
No, she did not. I mean, of course, Lopez, as I touched upon earlier on, has had probably arguably a lot more in-ring experience than Wallace, who is an E.F.W. original. Of course, perhaps that experience factor here tonight was the thing that put Lopez over the top here tonight. Impressive victory nonetheless. Impressive fight by both ladies.
Incredible.
I'm sure we're going to be seeing more from both these women as the weeks and months progress. The ever-evolving, ever-changing E.F.W. women's division, Erwin.
Yeah, it's always going to be interesting to be able to look back and see where they've come from in their career.
One of the hottest women's divisions in professional wrestling today.
Of course, these two. Jerry Buckley, of course, once NEW. Gene Taylor has made a name for himself very quickly as possibly the most hated man in Liverpool.
But both these men on a bit of a quiet streak, if you will, as of late, Erwin. Both men not as involved as they would have liked to have been pushed to the side in there for both titles, it seems. So Jerry Buckley and Gene Taylor in this one certainly have a lot to prove. Jerry Buckley, once respected NEW veteran, has not took what he sees as his demotion to E.F.W. very well, and I think it's fair to say some of his results have suffered.
Yeah, both on a very mixed run here.
Well, as you quite rightly said, Erwin, Gene Taylor has not made himself any friends with his attitude towards Liverpool, which is of course where the Comproud proudly sits, just down the road from the Echo Arena. The Orion Arena, excuse me. Gene Taylor, 5'9", 275 pounds, a Norwich fan from Norwich, England. Formerly a coal miner, would you believe, Erwin? Gene Taylor, before his professional wrestling debut. Now there's a dying profession. So perhaps that's where his hatred of Liverpool comes from, who knows?
Perhaps so.
They were shit builders, not coal miners, who knows? Gene Taylor's got a bad attitude, let's be honest.
I don't think he has a single fan in that crowd, which gives Jerry Buckley that edge at least in this matchup. And the veterancy.
Neither of these guys particularly popular, but I think it's definitely a good one. Jerry Buckley will be the fan favourite in this one, because Gene Taylor, well, he's spat on his entrance, we'll put it that way. Well, a much better reaction than Jerry Buckley's had as of late, it has to be said. 5'11" and 220, the veteran from Hollywood, California, former tag team champion, Erwin. So not without success in the past, but I think it's fair to say that Buckley's losing streak got his demotion to E.F.W. pretty much cemented.
Yeah, that tag team title being held as TMDC with Bart Brute spent 70 days as tag team champions. Of course, wanted to leave TMDC and made that very clear before their final defence of that belt. Bart Brute took that very personally, claimed they dropped it on purpose, and as a result, Bart Brute ended up going alone and then eventually reforming the Trailblazers. Jerry Buckley has found himself here.
Never quite recovered since. I mean, I once called this man a Ric Flair wannabe. I think right now he's a Jerry Buckley wannabe. what a belly takedown. Now goes right back into the headlock. And that club across the face. Oh,
starting off strong here. Again, I believe Buckley is a great wrestler, just needs an extra edge of focus or something to be able to hang in these matches. Gene Taylor standing a lot of work here.
No.
Gutbuster. Setting Buckley up against the ropes.
That guillotine right on that top rope there by Gene Taylor, getting the better start. Oh, wait a minute, I spoke too soon again there. Takedown there by Buckley. Runs that ropes with Taylor. Oh my word, what a backdrop by Buckley.
Big back body drop there. Oh. A lot of knees to the chest.
Nothing fancy about his offense from Jerry Buckley so far, Owen, but that's exactly what he might need to do against Gene Taylor. Oh, misses with the senton splash.
Does not allow Taylor to capitalise though.
Hard elbow by the veteran.
Russian leg sweep.
The original red shoes. Looking very focused here tonight. But again, you see that cocky streak, Owen. This is a guy that's lost multiple times in a row.
Yeah, he can't.
Still that cocky streak.
Just can't help himself. But again, at some point in his match, may pay for that. Oh, was very quick on the mark that time.
Knee smash there by Buckley.
Oh, wait, Taylor.
The DDT.
Managed to counterbalance Buckley there. Trying to get the advantage back. Oh, spike bulldog of his own. Almost like a front-facing DDT. Absolutely brutal.
Well, Taylor not without an ego himself, though.
Well, yeah.
That little jig in front of this Taylor-hating audience. Rabid Liverpudlian fans. I'm happy about Taylor's slurs against this beautiful tee. Oh,
trying to cheer Buckley on here.
Right to the head. Oh,
may have worked.
Oh, took him down with the shoulders, signaling the end is nigh. Perhaps that's optimism more than the certainty. Taylor's pulling himself back up.
Oh, what a shot!
Vicious left hand.
Again, this one's one-on-one, so the count will begin. Oh, what a forearm!
Forearm smash right off the ring apron, right into the head.
Quick kicks to follow up. The count here progressing, but Gene Taylor quick to get Buckley back in that ring.
Gene Taylor is quick, he's got tremendous speed, he's got all the skill set, it's just his attitude. What a guillotine. Remember, this man was once suspended for 30 days here in E.F.W. because of poor form, and ever since he came back, he has not once put his foot on the brake. He's been impressive since his return.
Very true, both of these fearing that blade of E.F.W, if you will.
Oh, misses the double axe handle, well scouted there by Buckley.
Yeah, could not capitalise though. Gene Taylor stepped too fast.
Essentially, you're absolutely right, Erwin. Both these men effectively could be fighting for their careers here. You never quite know with a mad scientist. What a rollout there by the veteran Buckley.
Oh, look at this.
Very DDT.
Set Gene Taylor right up for it, but Taylor...
Oh, neckbreaker, beautiful there by Gene Taylor.
And Buckley just couldn't keep hold of him.
But again, Owen, again the cockiness.
Just riling up the Liverpool audience here tonight.
We're doing no favours with this crowd. Oh, the veteran Buckley.
who's been in this kind of match before, this kind of situation a dozen times before. Can that be said about Gene Taylor, who is keeping up the pressure wisely, in my opinion? Into the corner goes Buckley. Canazo by the veteran, there you go. What an elbow by Taylor. What a response by the rookie, that speed advantage. And gutbuster.
Yeah, just rocked Buckley with that shot. Has the chance to capitalise here.
Oh, what a bit of veterancy of his own there from Taylor.
Knees
Great
over
ring presence.
chest, going for a pin.
2.
Buckley kicks out.
Bolden to the centre of the ring and reacted. Great instincts there by the rookie Gene Taylor. Misses with the second stomp, but he's got right back on top of Jerry Buckley.
Hang on, Buckley fought free there. Again, Gene Taylor staying a step ahead there.
2, 5, 6, 10.
That was terrible counting.
There or thereabouts.
Gene
10
Taylor
hard shots to the head.
beginning to pick up pace here. What a face buster. Going for a pin.
Taylor's trauma.
And that's it.
Has ended Jerry Buckley's resilience here tonight. Another fine performance by the veteran, but he just can't win an argument right now, Erwin. Gene Taylor picking up a big win against Jerry Buckley.
You've got to question what this means for Buckley here.
Well, I'm sure the mad scientist was watching this one with great interest. And you're quite right, Erwin. What does this mean for Jerry Buckley?
I mean, of course, yes.
Could his career be measured? Would it be years, months, or days?
Has had some good matches recently, but again, no real big victories. Gene Taylor gets one here tonight.
Gene Taylor knows that any victory is important, and the one against a respected veteran like Buckley, even more so. Arguably the biggest victory of this young man's career to date. Impressive stuff for Gene Taylor.
And once again, we move on, and we are about to find the new #1 contender for Kamal's European Championship.
And the answer to that one is, who will it be? It's Fatal 4-Way, it's every man for himself, and of course, it's a steel cage. What would E.F.W be without it? It's Scott Burns, Motada Hosaki, Bruce Brown and Kobayashi. Another international affair here tonight. One of these men will become Kamal's new E.F.W European Championship #1 contender. I'm going to put you on the spot right now, Erwin. I know you like a few of the guys in this match. Who's your pick for this one?
All of these guys, great athletes. Burns, the old school, new school. Kobayashi, of course, has absolutely revitalised his career here in E.F.W. We haven't seen a lot of Motoda Hosakai, to be fair. I think he's only had one match here, so we've yet to see what he can pull out of the bag. But Bruce Brown is my pick here tonight. The Scottish Spinebreaker, despite not winning that Elimination Chamber, has come leaps and bounds here in E.F.W.
I'm of course already a respected veteran on the independent scene, Owen, so has held championships before for other organisations. I mean, I think the smart money tonight, personally for me, is on Kobayashi. I know I don't usually pick one myself, but I think with his former experience as champion and the fact that he is a veteran here, I think that might just put him over the edge. I can tell you, however, being a part of this man's signing, that Motada Hosaki's one of the clauses in that man's contract, one of the most sought after talents in Japan, had a title opportunity written into it, so that explains his presence here in a #1 contendership match so early in his career.
Oh, that makes it very interesting.
Scott Burns, 5'10", 290 pounds from Cleveland, Ohio. Old school meets new school. What a start this young man has had to his career. Shades of Harley Race. They should literally put that on a shirt for this kid. If I didn't know better, I'd say Harley had something to do with this guy.
I mean, Scott Burns has been on a great roll ever since he came into E.F.W. Of course, hasn't won every match, but has shown tremendous spirit in even the ones he lost. Huge opportunity here to first come out.
Many would call this, call that guy the dark horse, and I would say Scott Burns. With some of the matches, high-profile matches that he's been in as of late. Let's not forget that this guy has actually competed for the E.F.W World Heavyweight Championship on more than one occasion.
Very, very true.
And well, here he is.
Yeah, Matoda Hosakai is someone we have yet to learn about.
Well, 5'7", Erwin, 195 pounds from Kobe, Japan.
Yeah, of course, the beautiful land of Kobe beef.
It's one of the finest steaks in the world. No surprise then. Matoda, former chef, worked for Michelin star restaurants all over the world before finding his true love, professional wrestling. Get this, Erwin, 9 languages. That's insane.
That is incredible.
We've got a couple of multilingualists here in E.F.W, of course. It's an international company, but that might be a record, that one right there.
Well, again, my pick of the night.
The Scottish Spinebuster.
An impressive start to his EFW career already.
5'10" and 330 pounds of pure unbridled attitude, aggression and knowledge of this business, proudly from Edinburgh, Scotland.
Has the weight advantage in this match, of course. Matoda Hosakai, the only one with the height disadvantage here.
And yeah, all of the men, that's a good point there, and yes, all of the men 5'10". Matoda Hosakai loses 3 inches on this other contenders, but get this, Bruce Brown, your pick there in. I mean, well, Scott Burns is the second heaviest man in this match, and Bruce Brown has 40 pounds on him.
Yeah, it's a big difference. There's a huge difference between Bruce Brown and Matoda Hosakai. He's only 195 pounds, as you said.
Well, in a steel cage match, is more weight an advantage or a disadvantage?
Well, yeah, again, if you go for the climb out, surely Hosakai has the advantage as there's less to drag up that steel cage. But of course, if you're talking the pinfall or submission element thrown in as well, it becomes anyone's game, which is what makes a fatal four-way steel cage match so interesting.
Well, here he is, folks, the company veteran. 5'10", 230 from Osaka, Japan. Proud member of the oddball team, Kobayashi and the Dog. Former TV champion, former European champion already. Wants a second shot at that European gold, the workhorse title in E.F.W, Erwin.
Yeah, of course, that championship arguably stolen from him. Defended it twice, as the stipulation is, and then defended it a further extra time when he didn't have to. He didn't want to, as far as I'm aware. He was forced into that match, and as a result lost. Looking to regain his honour, perhaps, here tonight, and regain that championship from Kamau.
Well, yeah, who's, let's be honest, Darren, has been nothing but a force to be reckoned with since he joined the E.F.W, but Kobayashi has been beating the odds his entire career, revitalised, might I add, by E.F.W, as you quite rightly said before. This cage finally lowers into place. And Kobayashi, the company veteran here by a long way. These other 3 men very new to EFW.
Hosakai, Kobayashi, yeah, beautiful, like Russian leg sweep flipping out of it there.
Scott Burns showing absolutely no fear, going for the spine breaker. The other veteran in this match, Scott Brown. And it's really fascinating that, as we do see in cage matches from time to time here, both in NEW and EFW, that 2 separate fights break out, and look who's fighting each other here in these. That could be 2 separate great single matches.
Yeah, you're very right there. Meteora from Kobayashi to Matoda Hosakai.
The sheer possibilities in EFW alone. It's not mere takedown by Scott Burns. Thank you for joining us live.
Absolutely
Whatever
incredible
state
matches so far. Of course, a very random early event here. These guys have been working hard all day. The
crossface.
E.F.W. opening the compound works a little differently
Yes, it does.
than the schedule of NEW.
But E.F.W. we live by our own rules.
I don't know when or if that's going to change. Matoda Hosakai with a series of elbows in the corner there. Oh, Bruce Brown with a tremendous one-hand powerbomb there on Scott Burns. He was quite surely rocked after that.
And a gut-wrench suplex by Brown to follow up to Burns. Kobayashi making quick work of Matoda Hosakai on that middle rope. Big drop kick sidestepped by Matoda.
And Brown again one step ahead of Burns here. Oh wait, maybe not. DDT. And Hosakai caught Kobayashi with a cutter there. And these two separate brutal battles wage on in amongst this war. Neck breaker from Scott Burns.
Almost like a modified submission there from Matoda. Oh my word!
Cutter.
Tremendous cutter there by Brown. Stopping on the chest of Bruce Brown. Nothing fancy about that big suplex in the background then by Matoda to Kobayashi. Again, these two. Oh, wait, and you said there you have it. That speed by
Yeah,
Matoda.
look how fast he climbed.
195 pounds. Scott Burns going after him.
Yeah,
a lean 290. Oh, brings him down. That was quick, lightning fast, Erwin.
Oh, Bruce Brown going for Kobayashi, got caught. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. Incredible back and forth action here. Oh, a cannonball.
Well, a modified choke there, turned it into a bit of a choke slam.
Oh, look at this.
A modified one. Crossface there by Burns, that submission.
Yeah, Kobayashi doesn't see it.
Here.
And just like that,
it's over.
Scott Burns gets a match against Kamau. I thought that Kobayashi had seen it, but clearly hadn't. Scott Burns steals a quick victory here with that beautifully applied crossface.
Well, there you see it, that almost like that reverse Nelson slam, right kind of to the planning the face into the mat and then going for that modified crossface. On Matoda Hosakai, Kobayashi far too occupied with Bruce Brown there, not having a lot of awareness of what else is going on in the ring. And Scott Burns, just like that, a dark horse in this one from the very beginning, will now face Kamau.
That is going to be an interesting match.
That's
Kamau
going to be brutal, Erwin.
Is a steamroller. Scott Burns is going to have to utilise that old school, new school to keep him grounded.
To win the European title, the workhorse title in E.F.W, he will have to work extremely hard against the powerhouse Kamau.
Well, speaking of titles, we move on into our main event of the evening. And we are going to take a quick look back at how this match came about and how Haku Ross became the #1 contender. Almost a statement I wouldn't expect. Jerry Buckley, of course,
Brown there with a pin on the inside. No, Bruce
pin
Brown
going on by Buckley on the outside.
Two with open Haku Ross. And after a series of DDTs, goes for a pin. Yes! These other competitors, but was crawled over to Haku, whoever the opportunity. Saw Haku down. Belly kicks out. Snake can't believe it.
Oh, Bruce Brown with a backslide driver to Crow. Oh. Going for Crow now, who's still down but
survives. Jerry Buckley didn't. And we are down to 5
there. Goes for Crow.
The veteran Haku. Bruce Brown with a pin. Turner 2. No pin.
Pro now looking to utilise Snake's handiwork there. Snake looking. The former European champion coming out of it right there.
Bye-bye. Snap suplex by Snake, goes for the pin immediately on Haku. 2.
Oh no! Connect with the clothesline, gets a huge fist by Thompson going for the pin.
But no, Brook loss. One of the toughest men in the E.F.W locker room. Blood pouring down his face, sharpshooter.
And he submits. Oh look at this! Sunset flip powerbomb from Bruce Brown.
Tremendous athleticism from the big Scotsman.
Counted for the back row.
Roll up.
No, reversal again.
2.
Oh, the kick driver though walked right into that one.
Didn't have a chance to respond after the lariat. Could be enough to keep the exchange.
Drop kick.
Beautiful drop kick by Snake. Goes for a pin. Turn it down. 2. No!
Miss battle or not.
Snake.
Oh, super kick.
Better kick. There we are. 2. Yes! Oh, wait a minute now.
They put out Crow. Can they put out Snake?
The edge is looking. We're gonna need number 1 contender. 2. Yes!
And there you have it.
Yeah, I mean, an extremely dramatic, high-impact match. Brutal, does not begin to describe it, and it finally came to this. 2 of the hardest hitting, most stubborn men in E.F.W. today. It's come down to Haku Ross and Crazy Hammer in an Extreme Rules matchup. What a first defense for the New Japan veteran Crazy Hammer. Always been one of your favourites here in E.F.W. Owen. What does he face against a 6'5", 350 pound Haku Ross?
Well, that's a very good question. It's his first title defence here in E.F.W. and Crazy Hammer is going to have to essentially out-punch Haku Ross here tonight. He's going to have to outlast him one way or another in this Extreme Rules match, because I truly believe tonight is the night that Haku Ross brings his A game.
Well, Haku Ross, when he's focused, is frightening. I mean, originally from Haiti, the army brat, well covered, lived all over the world, college friend of Ray Sullivan, proud member of E.O.D despite their troubles as a team right now, and arguably one of the strongest men in E.F.W. today. I mean, he's also got the height and weight advantage over the veteran Crazy Hammer.
Well, yeah, and
who admittedly has fought all over the world against bigger men before Irwin, but has he ever faced anything quite like Haku Ross?
A huge hard-fought victory to get here tonight. He was busted up and pulled out a sharpshooter, got an elimination on Isaac Thompson, and right at the end, a chokeslam Snake, and got that 3 count, which got him this shot. Absolutely incredible match. Of course, we saw the video there recapping all of that.
Great night for E.F.W. as I'm sure this match will also be one to watch. I'm expecting extremely hard hitting, extremely competitive. Crazy Hammer will not let that hard fought title go easily, I can promise you that one, folks.
Yeah, it's going to be another case of who wants it more right here tonight, who can stay on their feet the longest.
Think about this though, Erwin, just as we get ready for Crazy Hammer's entrance. How long have EOD been together now, and how many issues are they having right now as now a trio with the addition of Dallas Rage? What would it mean for EOD if Haku Ross won the title here tonight against the veteran and new E.F.W. champion Crazy Hammer? And it has to be said that this man earned this 5'7", 249 pounds from Tokyo, Japan. Finally, I can say it, E.F.W. World Heavyweight Champion, the man that got over.
I got E.F.W. If you read it now with the belt there, well there you go, that says it all. But can he keep it here tonight? Some tough competition in his first defence, we've already covered that.
Well, from
Crazy
the darkness
Hammer
into the light as well, Erwin. all black to all white. The
Yeah,
champion.
very interesting. Change of attire as a champion now.
Very interesting.
But again, as you say, the big boost of confidence EOD could get from gaining this title. Crazy Hammer is going to have no
completely
concern
changed the
for
game.
that. All Crazy Hammer is going to be thinking about is keeping that belt. Of course, Extreme Rules will allow this to go any means possible.
And I don't think, I think the beauty of an Extreme Rules matchup win is it doesn't particularly favour either men. I think it evens that playing field because both Crazy Hammer, the champion, and Haku Ross are no stranger to a steel chair.
Very, very true.
A
Respectful
respectful cheer
both know
for
how to take
Haku
one.
Ross. Let's hear how they welcome our champion.
Both men, no doubt, willing to bleed for that title.
What a
Huge
response!
ovation for Crazy Hammer there.
The much respected Japanese veteran, been around the block more times than he cares to remember, more frequent flyer miles than he could possibly use. Haku Ross, new blood, an E.F.W. original, nods his head. His first major title shot. Looking focused, looking fit. Crazy Hammer realises the challenge ahead. Turn the ring to bell, and here we go.
Hammer catching Haku Ross
Oh,
here.
what a spinebuster. Great start by Hammer. Club to the head. Aggressive start by the champion.
Oh,
Can as a backdrop does Haku. These two guys not wasting any time here, Erwin.
no, not at
Samoa
all.
drop.
Huge Samoan drop there from Haku, who seems to have gained the advantage for now.
That powerhouse Haku Ross is going to be the stronger man in this match. No disrespect to Crazy Hammer, who's certainly no weakling himself. Armbreaker by Haku. I mean, it's sheer size, folks. It's just physics.
Oh! Yeah, Crazy Hammer may have to utilise something other than strength here tonight to keep that belt. Ross already taunting his opponent. Oh, sent over the top rope. Oh, Hammer too busy there, trying to gain his strength, trying to hype up this crowd. However, big back body drop.
Huge back body drop by Crazy Hammer, going to the outside, pumping himself up early on in this one. Knows Haku Ross can hit hard and knows what he may have to do to retain the gold. Just think about what Crazy Hammer has gone through to win that E.F.W. World Heavyweight Championship. What would it do to the psyche of the well-respected veteran if he was to lose it on his very first defence?
Oh.
Haku Ross with that table. Oh, kick to the sternum.
Well, things aren't looking good for the champion.
And the spine by Haku. Nothing fancy those cowboy boots, Erwin, of course. They're not, strictly speaking, wrestling attire. Haku Ross has busted open more than one man with the heel of those boots.
Well, he may be looking to bust Crazy Hammer open with anything around this arena.
Steel to steel. Stairs to barricade. Or vice versa. Either way, not good news for the champion.
Haku Ross utilising the lack of count out here, but Crazy Hammer fighting back.
Crazy Hammer. Don't call him crazy for nothing. On the shoulders,
Incredible strength.
Oh wait, Haku Ross fought free.
That extra height. Using that extra
DDT.
extra length on the leg to his advantage. What a planning DDT.
Yeah, better centre of gravity there. Unfortunate for Crazy Hammer, who's was looking for a comeback, did not get one.
There's such a size difference between these two guys, and the minute that Crazy Hammer got Haku onto his back, he could almost reach the floor already.
Well, only a one, the champion is not done yet.
Perhaps that sheer size difference might be the ultimate factor here tonight. That neck wrench applied by Haku, keeping well on top of the veteran here, who could be in trouble again, going right back to that neck wrench. You may not see a submission from this, folks, but I guarantee you it's incredibly painful, patented and perfected by the
newly returning GBH, who surprised us all, coming back to NEW recently after being fought long gone.
Yeah, assaulting Cowboy Roy. Much like Haku is assaulting Crazy Hammer here tonight.
Kick to the
Going for
spine.
another pin.
Hammer goes for a pin here. One. No!
Still only a 1, Crazy Hammer. 2/3 of the tank left, if not
Even
more.
a 2. The mental and physical toughness of Crazy Hammer cannot be overestimated. What a spine buster by Haku. That could do it. That move has won that man matches, Irwin. Kick to the stomach. Hammer knows he needs to start fighting back, using his head. Misses with a lariat. What speed by Haku. What strength. Hurtling Crazy Hammer right to the outside on that weather-thin mat.
This match spilling to the outside once again, and Haku, well, deciding the better of it that time.
I think it's wise.
Oh, looking. Has that arm raised.
Surely not like this. Not like this. So dominant.
Choke slam.
What a choke slam. A godly choke slam. No! How?
2.9.
Haku can't believe it. The crowd can't believe it.
I don't think even Bob Turner could believe it. But that was the call he made.
Hell, I'm not even sure Crazy Hammer believes it. Crazy Hammer is fighting
out
back
the
now.
corner. Elbow.
Elbow.
And again.
2 to the head. 3.
Had that arm trapped of Haku Ross, nowhere to go, going for a pin.
Not even a 1.
He's gonna
Keeping
have
the
to work
pressure on
hard.
Haku, but not enough damage done. Using his head once again. Goes the veteran, putting his own body on the line against a much bigger Haku. Gut wrench overhead suplex. Well executed by the New Japan Hall of Famer. Goes again right back to that head. This is a great strategy by Crazy Hammer, trying to keep the bigger man off his vertical base. Runs those ropes. Big senton splash to Haku.
Yeah, needs to stay in control here. Any chance for Haku Ross to do something like that?
Leg sweep, goes for a pin.
Maybe
turn us down.
Too confident with the pin. Yes, only a 2. Of course, now though, Haku Ross has the advantage once again, and you got to believe if he can work up a beatdown like earlier, he will get a 3 very quickly here. But Crazy Hammer once again, huge crossbody.
Large and in charge crossbody from Crazy Hammer. No! Gut wrench overhead again to Haku Ross.
Going back to the outside here. The weapon didn't work last time. Big risk, if you ask me, this time. Deciding against it, goes back in.
Hard shots.
Turns Haku around. Oh wait, could be about to see the one-winged angel. Has him set up for it. Yes! That could be it right there.
From nowhere, a response that was needed.
No! Haku Ross, both of these men have delivered their finishers, and neither man has ended in a 3 count.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. The resilience by both these men is almost undescribable. After that back toss, is it enough? No, again.
No, Hammer not quite spent everything he has. Using that one-winged angel, we thought it was all over. We thought it was all over with a choke slam.
Well, shades of Omega there, but not enough. Oh, what a sweep there by Crazy Hammer. Goes again right back to that patented GB8 net wrench.
This goes back to being anyone's game right here.
Yeah, this one is too close to call. It's been back and forth. There is no time limit. This one will continue until we crown a new E.F.W World Heavyweight Champion. And what a match this has been. Senton splash by Crazy Hammer, who is fighting with everything he has. He's looked dead and buried more than once. 2. No.
Again, Haku Ross kicks out.
How close can you get?
E.F.W Championship is on the line here.
the margins between victory and defeat.
A wet float over DDT.
Planning Hammer's head right into the canvas, and Hammer is busted up.
Big Spinebuster.
Spinebuster by Haku.
Wasting no time, goes for a pin.
2.
No!
Oh my God!
Haku Ross cannot get a break here. Crazy
Sweet
Hammer
merciful Jesus!
is still in there, sweeps the leg again.
Crazy Hammer will not die. This crazy old bastard doesn't have any quit in him.
Ross with an arm drag, taking Crazy Hammer down. Leg sweep.
Corkscrew. Take down. It's a corkscrew leg sweep takedown.
Corkscrew leg sweep. I can't even say it now. Haku
We're
Ross.
both in shock. How is this one
raised
still going?
again. Well, this could be the end of it all.
The second clothesline of the night.
Choke slam
of the night.
going for a pin.
2. Yes.
Haku Ross, after a short reign from Crazy Hammer, has just become the new E.F.W champion.
Haku Ross has just changed the game for the EOD. One match, one moment, one night has quite possibly changed this young man's career. One of the hot street rookies in recent times in E.F.W, tumbling for big things since day one, has just this moment achieved his potential.
Haku Ross has just become the 6th ever E.F.W champion.
I can't believe after everything he went through, after everything he endured, Crazy Hammer's title reign was short but sweet. Tonight, the new breed, the EOD's own Haku Ross, stands proud with the E.F.W World Heavyweight Championship. What a night at Destruction!
And we will be back Monday, midnight BST for NEW Mayhem. Don't miss it. Thank you and good night.